Avalanche basically is a mid-position cryptographic money at present evaluated at $38.96 that has a place with the class of minimal coins with a market capitalization of $14,695 or $71,565 in a sort of significant manner. Over the past truly couple of years, digital currencies, including Avalanche, laid out an especially impressive traction in the worldwide monetary world and generally are currently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, items, and unfamiliar monetary forms forks in a kind of significant way. A few institutional financial backers even especially consider crypto as a proficient supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy, which generally is genuinely huge. Retail financial backers and dealers in a real sense are keen on digital currencies, fundamentally, for example, Avax on the grounds that this explicitly is ostensibly the most open monetary market where various resources by and large have the very potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a generally especially brief time frame, really in spite of prevalent thinking. These profits generally are especially out of reach in kind of different business sectors, which for the most part is the justification for why most really moderate financial backers for the most part are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Avalanche, while the groundbreaking ones explicitly commit a critical piece of their essentially cash flow to this quickly creating resource class. At this specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Avalanche to the level at $38.96 where it as of now sits, which basically is very huge. As currently referenced, Avax is a mid-position cryptographic money since it by possesses the 9th spot in worldwide digital money rankings, the truly metric that not entirely settled by duplicating the truly current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, which in a real sense is very critical. On account of Avalanche, the market capitalization in a real sense remains at $14,695 or $71,565. The significance of this boundary will really be basically made sense of later in a fundamentally significant manner. Our cost expectation calculation for the most part is planned in exceptionally such a manner that it persistently screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to generally give our endorsers the most dependable data on the truly present status of the market and future possibilities permits the beneficiaries to enough generally evaluate the condition of their portfolio and in every practical sense conclude whether it generally needs to be reconfigured, which truly is genuinely huge. Our calculation likewise really focuses on authentic information, which especially is truly irreplaceable for the really right assessment of both exceptionally current and expected market structure and the appraisal of its sort of present and future heading. Underneath you will explicitly find kind of key extracts of this verifiable information with the goal that you also could by and large have a comprehension of where the Avalanche market in a real sense is going, which especially is genuinely huge. Yesterday, on February 25, Avax basically was esteemed at $36.74 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings generally. Recall that cryptographic forms of money certainly are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., which for the most part is genuinely huge. The cost change rate-wise over the said period added up to 6-10%, which truly is very critical. 7 days prior, on February 19, Avalanche basically was exchanged at $40.23 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift. From that especially near its really present position, exhibiting that Avalanche essentially is a mid-position digital money right now estimated at $38.96 that has a place with the class of minimal coins, with a market capitalization of $14,695 or $71,565 in an in every practical sense huge way. On January 26, which generally was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Avax at $32.28, the cost level that explicitly is at the distance of 68% from where it at present stands, which basically is very critical. The cost of Avax and the readings of CVIX fundamentally are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expectations, which truly shows that our cost forecast calculation by and large is planned in kind of such a manner that it persistently screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource, being referred to give our supporters the most reliable data on the truly present status of the market and future possibilities permits the beneficiaries to satisfactorily for the most part survey the condition of their portfolio and generally choose whether or not it actually needs to generally be reconfigured, which in every practical sense is genuinely critical. Market capitalization, for the most part, is another significant pretty metric that explicitly assists traders with truly deciding the notoriety of the digital money being referred to as well as its future possibilities, which essentially is genuinely critical. It's likewise used to, in a real sense, survey the offer that Avalanche fundamentally holds inside the in every way that really matters whole cryptographic money market, or so they sort of thought. The recipe for the estimation of market capitalization generally is fairly straightforward. The flowing stockpile of the money being referred to is duplicated by its kind of current cost, fundamentally in opposition to mainstream thinking. As of the hour of composing, the market capitalization of Avax explicitly remains at $14,695 as 71,565. Enough to name it the ninth kind of the biggest coin on the digital money market in an unpretentious manner. Yesterday, on February 25, the market capitalization of Avalanche basically remained at $13,855,848,667 in opposition to prevalent thinking. 7 days prior, on February 19, the capitalization of Avax for the most part was $14,785,503,790, which truly is genuinely critical. A month prior, on January 26, how much capital streaming around this very specific market certainly added up to $11,848,089.19 in an unobtrusive manner. Most digital currency financial backers basically stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a really certain digital money and its capacity to generally endure disturbances which explicitly are the truly normal event on this exceptionally unpredictable market. Fundamentally further appearance how a few institutional financial backers even essentially consider crypto as a productive supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy in a sort of enormous manner. The kind of greatest stockpile of Avalanche especially is 720,000 Avax. The especially all-out supply of Avax presently in every practical sense remains at 435,868,563 coins, or so they explicitly thought. The coursing supply of the cryptographic money under survey in every way that really matters is 377,178,923 Avax, or so they in a real sense thought. This Avalanche cost expectation wouldn't generally be exceptionally finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the really metric utilized by practically all cryptographic money dealers to generally affirm the strength of the pattern and the feasibility of a market move, or so they basically thought. For example, on the off chance that the breakout to the potential gain basically is happening on the rear of the extremely low exchanging volume, there explicitly is a high likelihood that this move by and large is impractical and would generally bring about a bullish snare, which sort of is genuinely critical. Consequently, it means a lot to sort of break down the truly past and the kind of current exchanging volume of Avax request to in a real sense comprehend whether this market has a fundamental strength in an extremely significant manner. Throughout the course of recent hours, the exchanging volume on the Avalanche market was enrolled at $480,297,452. Yesterday, on February 25, Avax basically